Right, 1796, good luck. We get white, so knight f3 as per usual. Opponent 13,000 games. That's a lot of rapid chess. Let's play normal d4 this one. We played 1400, so opponent's done nearly 10 times as many games as we have. What do I want to do? You can go here or you can go here. You can do this normal setup we do. Let's just bring the bishop up. We might go London structure this one. We could just play c4 as well. Very flexible for both sides, to be fair. So we're just going to bring the bishop up somewhere or other, depending on what our opponent does. So again, it's fine to stay where you are, to take, to drop back. Just ignore it and develop. It's perfectly fine. Here, you've got knight up as well. I don't really like the look of that. I think I'll just drop back. I think going here as well is kind of fine as well, but you feel like you're wasting moves because you've already moved your bishop. Okay, here I'm going to develop the bishop fully. Here I might just take. We could play knight in as well if he doesn't. And he hasn't, but he has stopped us jumping in. If we play the knight in now, it's a blunder. So what do I want to do? I'm just going to castle. Again, we can trade, we can drop back somewhere. So this is where we have to decide. So here, we can go here. I think I'll do that actually, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to play the knight in and hit this bishop. So he doesn't have bishop back here. Well, he does, but obviously we can still trade. He could try and go here or here. We can play rook across. He could again just ignore everything and just get castles, get your king safe. Nothing wrong with that. He has played across to attack the rook, so we've only really got one move, so we don't need to think much about that one. Now, we're not going to get the bishop trapped, I don't think, so what to do? I mean, we could throw a4 and drive the bishop back. c4 pawn sacrifice. Is that a thing? He's come forward to attack our bishop, that's fine. I like a4. Drive the bishop back somewhere and we can trade, and we can maybe then take here as well. I like the look of that. I don't see anything particularly else. Queen up creates a threat. You can just castle, you can take the knight. There's no actual threat. We could develop our knight to charge this one, see if he's going to go crazy with a move like f5. Actually, I like the look of that. Might be a mistake, but I'm going to develop the knight, and if he trades here, we've got a nice square potentially here. This one can come this way. Oh, he's just taken. Okay. In that case, we'll take back. So we've still got potentially a4 and trade the knight for the bishop. And at least it's equal. Bishop's not opposite. Now, he could go all the way back now. Could do. So do I want to play c4? Maybe sack a pawn. Takes, and he can just take. No, I don't like the look of that. I'm going to develop the rook. So opponent's got the bishop pair now. Could be good for them. If we'd have gone here, we could have gone all the way back and kept the bishop pair anyway. Okay, opponent's actually moved, attacked our knight. I didn't hear that move. What do I do? I'm just going to drop back. I'll boost the audio up a bit. My hearing's not very good. Sometimes I don't hear that a move has happened, and I do rely on listening to that noise. So sometimes I don't realise it's actually my move. So it's just a knight versus a bishop now. We're going to try and push if we can, or we can maybe push this way. Very solid for black as well, very solid. So he has indeed gone back. So do I go here now while I've got chance? We might not get another chance if the bishop gets here, but I guess we've got this anyhow. But here, if you take, we take. My instincts are telling me to play this, but what if he lashes out this way? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. So you can't spend too much time thinking. We're half a minute down on the clock. We might need some time later in the game, so I'll just push the pawn, see what happens. If takes, we're going to take. The bishop comes down, attacks our knight. Okay. Do I want to push? Do I want to take? Maybe queen up. Queen up? No, queen up's a bit bold. I don't like the look of that. take and queen takes, but then I can just protect, right, and target this. I guess you can just ignore it and push. But we could go here, though. I'm going to take, because if he goes with a queen, we can get a move pushing a pawn up. We can always stop and think. We might play a move like rook up, but then he can maybe push. We can't... Well, actually, maybe we could take... No, it would be a blunder. Just think ahead, it would be a blunder. Let's see how he takes. He's gone with a queen. So if I go here and he pushes, if we take... He can take here and he protects his queen. So if we take, he can take back. So we might as well play a move like c4 then. Just try and get a tempo, pushing a pawn forward, trying to attack this pawn. Yeah, maybe queen up out the way, just simply attack the pawn. He can very easily defend it, of course. Maybe this way, but he is threatening to win this one. If he goes here, maybe we can just push. But then either rook could come across. He's gone that way, so he's trying to win a pawn here. But there is this one to balance it. So I could go queen here or here. I like the look of going here, actually, so that we threaten a pawn, offer a queen trade. And say he triples it up, it's probably better for our opponent, and it probably... Yeah, this pawn's a bit problematic now. A little bit problematic. What do I do? I might have to go for something like this then. Take, 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 take. He's got an outside pawn. Do I go here? I'm actually just going to go here. He's playing very well here, very well. And he's a full minute up on the clock. So if he takes, then I'd be happy to go with the queen. Or the pawn. I guess either way, we'd have to think they both look playable. If we go with the pawn, the king's got a very nice natural square. But yeah, the pawn is a big target for him now. He has done it, so we might be able to do this. Then we've got a target here as well. Okay, because I'm low on time, I'm going to take with the queen and trade. So can we convert? We've got a backward pawn, he's got a backward pawn. So he's gone to protect it. So I'm going to quickly try and double my rooks up and target this again. I guess he can protect it. But how else do I defend this one? Not easy, not easy. If I go here, say he comes across, he's threatening to kick the rook. So can I just push now? If I go here and he goes there, it doesn't quite work, does it? What about this then? I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Maybe I need my king up. Yeah, I'm just worried about what happens if he ends up doing this. I'm just going to defend this for the time being, because even if he goes here, he'd have to get the other rook on the file as well to actually attack it. If he pushes, we can go here. So I think I'm going to bring my king around, but do I go this way? No, I'm going to bring my king this way. Try and support the pawn. I think right now I can drop back, although right now if he goes here I can't actually take, I'd have to push. I might have just blundered. c5 is very strong in it, but I guess if he takes I'm alright, because I can take back. So I'm going to bring my king up, and now I'm protecting my rook, so c5 I'm okay to take now. He's playing this really well, and he's doing very well with the clock as well. Can I push here? If he takes... I'm going to play b4. He just offered a draw there. I'll play b4, maybe even a4. I'd like to bring my king this side, I think, but as soon as again I step across, it begs him to push a pawn, doesn't it? Maybe I need the rook back and get behind my pawn. Yeah, maybe I need to have the rook back and go here because we're slightly misplaced. I'm going to drop the rook back, getting ready to come behind my pawn. If he ever pushes, I think I can then just ignore it and push on. Maybe prepare f4. Yeah, and I could play a4 as well and just try and open things up, but really difficult here. But let's come behind the pawn, preparing a push, prepare a push. Can he ignore that as well? Takes, try and create the outside pawn. Maybe he can. Maybe. Right, excuse me. Yeah, so right now my king, if we push, he can take with a check, so that's no good. Here and here. I'm not sure. It could all get completely locked down. Like say here and here. Could get completely bogged down. Oh, he's pushed there anyhow. So do I go here? Do I target this now? Rook across an immediate target. Then up here. I like the look of that actually. I'm just going to target this and see if he defends it this way or this way. I don't want to do this and give him a protected passed pawn, but I might do this one. Then if he goes here, it's harder to then push here. But here, he can just take, right? Here, if he pushes, take, rook takes, I can still drop back. Let's play king here, preparing a push. Here, I could maybe even still ignore it. Take, take, something like that. And the rook's ready to swing back, I think. Yeah, probably a good idea. I've kept this one here to go here. Oh, I could play rook here, actually. Rook here, and he's only got one move to defend it. Is it worth it? And then try and push here or here. I'm going to play rook here first and hit this pawn, see if he guards it. Then I'm looking at f4. If he takes, we've got king or pawn takes, and we can try and target this pawn. Let's play f4. Just while I get chance to, so I can step away from this pawn if needed. And if he comes down, it's then a little bit harder to push this through. And he has done that. Okay. So what do I do now? Here or here? This rook I think is safe to bring back. Let's bring it back here now. I don't see how I'd go after this one. If I do something like this, it feels slow, doesn't it? If I go here, I can't then bring this one back. But here, 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 is that feasible? I guess he just does this and this. Again, I need to be ready to come back if he pushes here. But now I'm safe to push. If he does this, we can take back. If he takes, we can come back. Oh, I can go here actually and challenge these. Is that a move? But if we take and he takes here, his king might get in, but it opens a file for our rook. Let's gamble and do it. Let's gamble and do it. We'll risk this, and if his king comes in, we'll try and play a rook across to come up. Taking risks here, very big risks. He's gone for it. We'll take. I did not think he would take that way. So now we've got a target here, or we can try and push here. We can come here as well and target this one, but it's not easy. This rook here, what does he do? Rook back, here, king across. He's just fine, isn't he? Oh, he's pushed. He's broke the tension. Take, 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 take. I'm going to take there. I need my king back here to guard this pawn and free this rook. Rook takes, takes, pawn takes. I can't come here in one go. He'll take this. So king here, he plays rook across, rook up, and it's solid. We can maybe try and push. Or we can just play rook up here and protect our rook. That's what he's gone for. No, I don't think I can protect my rook. Yeah, I'm going to take. So up, takes, 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 takes. No good. I'm going to play king here, rook here, I think. He'll play rook across. We'll play rook here or here and try and come here. Actually, I'm going to go here. If he plays rook here, I'll come across and go after this one. So I'm going to try and target this pawn. He doesn't have a check here, which looks pretty important. That's protected. That's close by. If he pushes, I think we can take. Again, his king might get active, but I've got a simple threat. And if he has to defend, it feels like we then suddenly got a chance. Now here, he can come here. And then I've still got king here to go here, right? I think I do it, and I just bring king across. I think he needs to defend this way. If he goes here, we've got king and king. But he can come all the way around the back, and that might collapse the position for us. Oh, he has gone that way, though. I'm pleased with that. So can I lock this down now? I think it's right to lock this and then try and come across. I need 3 moves, and then he can't defend this. He'll have to work this way. I'll have to take if he pushes or he gets a passed pawn. He's gone for it. I have to take. Okay, so do I go here? Here, rook across here. We still attack the pawn and he can't defend it. Here, takes, here, king across, here. No, he's too quick, he's too quick. So we can't go for that. So I'm going to go here and try and come here and target this one. There's a potential mate threat. If he goes here, I can drop back and threaten a checkmate. But he can get out. He can get out. Excuse me, he's in time. But he's only got one move to defend. If he ignores it and we take, we've got a mate threat here as well. So take, check, here. Across we just check. I think he's made a mistake, but I might be proven wrong. That's the move he's gone for. I have to drop back, but I'm threatening check or check. Surely. Or have I blundered it? Am I the one who's blundered it? Well, I'm going to gamble and go for this one. If he takes, I go here or here, I guess. I could be lost here, could be lost. Oh, he's gone for that move. He's gone for that one. So do I just ignore it and push? Push, takes. I can't go there, so I have to go here, right? I think I'm just lost. I'm just going to push the pawn. I think I'm actually lost here. I don't think I can survive this. I'm going to go here and cut his king so he can't step across this way. Ooh, he's done really well, hasn't he? He's just outplayed us. He just outplayed us. Played a tremendous game. Only 3 moves off a queen as well, but the problem is so is he, and he's got the checks. Check we go here. Pawn down. If I push, I can't then play a rook across. So pawn down, pawn up. Oh, he's gone after my pawn. Here, he just pushes down. No, I can't go for that. I have to go here. If he takes, at least it's a check, but I'm going to lose my pawn. The best I can do is a draw. He's been rather good, hasn't he? Rather good. He might even come in for a checkmate threat. He's been pretty astonishing here. But he has done that. That's exactly what he's playing for. Let's go here. Let's go here. This is somebody extremely strong. He's not playing like a 1796. He played it far, far, far better than that. Far better than that. Let's go here. Okay, let's check. Wait, take here. Has he just blundered a draw? Okay, do I keep the opposition here? Do I go here? That's the key move. So here, 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 down here, here. I might be on the wrong square here because I might have conceded the opposition, but we've got it here. But yeah, he's not played this like his rating. He's played this way beyond it. But I think it's a draw now. It's a theoretical draw. Well, we've got the draw. We've got the draw. Let's pause and see what it was in engine speak. 62 moves. They're the move times for both players. Let's analyze it. He did offer a draw extremely early, didn't he? Very, very early in the game. Yeah, so we've blundered it here and he's not punished it. So we blundered it there and he's winning and he's not punished it. But we're much better here. Ooh, and then we've blundered it back. So we both had a winning position and we both blundered it. Okay, let's see what it was. We're both getting very low on time, of course. So is all this essentially close level or very virtually level? If it's virtually level, tiny little blip like that, it's basically level, amateur level. And it was indeed. He's made a blunder and we're much better. We've blundered it back, then he's blundered. So we've blundered here. And he's blundered it back. 86 versus 88 on the accuracy. Not many mistakes and not really good moves from both teams. Nothing's been flagged at all here. I knew he was playing very well, but it is what it is. So nothing to see here at all. So this was all good. He shouldn't have taken there, but we should have taken with the pawn, not with the queen. Then he plays e5, and then we play d5. So pawn takes e5, d5 is what we should have done. So this is just level. See, nothing at all is being flagged until we get to move 44. So we're doing our best to try and find a plan, but it's not working. He's just finding all the best moves. He's doing really well. This was all good, all good. Still all good. And he shouldn't have played h4 there. We're now better. This is a bit where we're better. So takes was good, king f3 was good, rook e3 was good. And he had to go there to guard the pawn. He's blundered here and we've not punished it. So takes was good. I had to go to e2 instead of f2. That makes a difference. I had to go here instead of there. And that's gone from 4.5 to 2.2. So we had to play this. They checks. We then go here. He takes. We take here. And in this position, we're actually winning. Because we can just march our pawn immediately. Wow. Rook across to f3. And we just ignore him and just go d6. So we went on the wrong square there. We stepped back onto the wrong square. He's made a mistake there. He could have just gone here and attacked our pawn. But we're still better even if he does that. 2.2, 3.7. You see, we've blundered here and here. So this is where we've blundered. We had to play the rook here instead of here. I was just trying to cut his king off from going this side. But all that advantage has gone with that move. We're still level though, and then we blundered badly again. And I should have thrown the rook check in here and allowed his king to step up. That's all it gives. Rook e6, only move it gives is king can just step up and attack our pawns. Okay, that's the only move it gives, but that was a losing blunder by me. Takes was good, and then he's blundered with f4. That's a blunder, and it's now back to level, and we've managed to play the end game well. So we got the right square here. That's what I was looking at. Keep the opposition or go here. I guess if I go here, he goes here. Let's just turn the engine on here. Just check, because at least we know we got the right square because it was a draw. King to f1 not listed. If I go king to d1, it's a forced checkmate. So, okay. We played this well then. We've got the correct position. It's just a theoretical draw, but he's played a terrific game, hasn't he? Terrific there. So well done.